Hey everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Titin if you're new here, and I'm a Filipino makeup artist living in Stockholm, Sweden. So if you've been here for a while and you've gotten a chance to scroll through my Instagram, you'll probably notice that aside from me posting pictures of myself and my baby, I also post a lot of pictures of myself and food. So that isn't a coincidence actually, and I'll be truly honest in saying I'm a real foodie at heart. I'm not one to shy away from trying new things, let alone say no to trying new food. So ask anyone about Swedish cuisine and top of mind would be Swedish meatballs. Now IKEA serves that everywhere, so let's dig a little deeper and let me share with you my top 5 favorite Swedish food, and definitely something that maybe some would think that it's kind of strange, but believe me when I say that these are definite must-tries. First on my list, and this is the ultimate, nothing beats this is definitely my number one, the best Skagen röra, or toast Skagen if you want it a little bit more fancy. Now I'm Filipino and seafood is life, but when it comes to white meat, shrimps are definitely on the top of my list. Now this dish is made of shrimps, mayonnaise, a little bit of sour cream, dill, lemon, different spices here and there, and a lot of love. Now aside from the fact that this dish is so delicious, it's also very versatile. You can eat it as it is, you can eat it for your main course or your appetizer, you can toss it in a salad, mix it with your toast, or eat it as a sandwich. I love this dish so much because it's very fresh, light on the tummy, and basically it's available all seasons of the year. So when it comes to taste, this is like a creamy, salty, sea-flavored combination that definitely blew my mind as much as it drained my pocket, because actually when you buy something ready-made of a Skagen röra, it's actually quite on the pricey side. But don't worry, because you can always make something on your own. It's very easy to make, and it's also going to be definitely super delicious. But don't worry if you're not as handy in the kitchen, because almost every classic Swedish restaurant serve this on their menu. It's really hard to miss, so when you come here to Sweden, you definitely need to try this and you can thank me later. Number 2 must try the knäckebröd. Now this is acquired taste. It's basically a form of a crisp, hard bread that can be plain tasting but also can have some seeds on it sometimes, depends on the brand that you're getting. What I like about this bread is that it's so basic that you have a lot of different options of toppings that you can put on it. So we normally eat it here in Sweden either with butter and cheese, or sometimes people add like cucumber and sweet paprika, or when you're even on the little bit of a bolder side, you can even have like smoked ham on it. I remember though, the first time I tried this, I really didn't appreciate this. I wasn't a big fan. It just felt like I was eating paper for some strange reason. But as you eat it through time, it definitely grows on you. So if you're wondering what my favorite combo is, it's the sourdough version of the knäckebröd, a little bit of butter, and a slice of cheese. Yummy! Number 3, Swedish pancakes. Now, these aren't your typical American pancakes, and they're not similar to Japanese pancakes either. I would say that they're quite similar to crepes, but softer. Hard to explain. Basically, the ingredients are similar to the typical pancakes. They have flour, eggs, and milk on it, except that you skip the baking powder. How you cook this pancake is basically you make sure that the batter is super flat and thin, and you cook it on a cast iron. Now, I really love this dish because it's so simple and easy to make, but at the same time a little bit complex. Apparently, there is a special technique on how you're gonna apply your batter to the surface of the cast iron, and that's what I really love about this. Here in Sweden, we traditionally eat this pancake with sugar, or sometimes you can add raspberry jam, or sometimes on the wilder side, you can even have Nutella on top of it. On the 4th spot, raggmunk with lingonberry jam. considered your everyday homemade potato-based meal. Something on the comfort food side, not on the festive side. Now this might not be super local to Sweden since there are so many other different versions of influences of this to other European cuisines, but this has become a real staple in Sweden as well. I would say they're quite similar to hash browns since both of them are made of grated potatoes, flours, egg and milk, and a little bit of spices, but pair it with bacon and lingonberry jam. Oh my god, it's a total explosion of sweet and savory flavors. The first time I heard about this combination, I actually thought it was kind of weird, but tasting it was something else. Here's perfect proof how my family loves this dish. Look at how Alexi smashed that. Alexi. Last but not least, OMG, this is total comfort food material. Number 5 on my list, korv stroganoff with rice. So this dish is made of falukorv, which is a type of Swedish sausage, cooked in full cream, onions, ketchup, tomato paste, and a little bit of spices. And I really love this dish because this reminds me of a perfect cozy rainy day meal. This is also very easy to make and super packed with flavors. Actually, you can use different types of korv or sausage in this. My personal favorite would have to be the jägarkorv. Is that how you say it? But I really love it because that one is a little bit more smoky and bolder in taste. So traditionally here in Sweden, this is enjoyed with rice or pasta, but definitely the Asian in me screams rice. Rice is definitely the best pair for this dish. Of course, this won't be my channel if I don't have anything extra on my list on the bonus route because I can trim it to 5, the rackfrossa. Now, rackfrossa is the term for eating a buffet of shrimps paired with unlimited bread and aioli. Just saying that combination is really making me drool. Doesn't that sound so godly delicious? And I mean, if you haven't tried it, this shrimp dish is served cold, smoked, and you eat it with your hands. Basically, you peel all the skin off and you can put it on top of your bread and lots of aioli, and you can eat as much as you want basically. It can be served during lunch or dinner, or you can take it with you during picnics when you're at the beach or by the lake. This is really the perfect dish that defines the best time in Sweden for me, which is Swedish summers. This is so summery and fresh, so delicious, and it's very much like the social way of eating shrimps here in Sweden. Since you're getting down and dirty, eating with your hands, and just having fun spending quality time with your family. One of the coolest things actually was last year we booked a shrimp boat, and here there's so many different companies that do shrimp cruises wherein you can tour the archipelago for a few hours while you're having dinner in a boat. And this boat would have like a band or a music playing, there's like a host, you can play quiz games and stuff. This whole idea is so nice for me because you realize how Swedish culture is. Like, majority of the culture revolves around, you know, food. There's so many different occasions in Sweden where, you know, the whole dinner revolves around what food they're gonna make, who's gonna make the food, what type of celebration they're gonna have. So it's so exciting to be part of this, and that's the reason why for me it's really hard to trim my list to 5. So now that is my top 5, and everyone eats differently, and I know everyone has different tastes. So you have to put this list to the test and be your own judge. I mean, I could be wrong in saying that these are amazing, although I am not. But shifting my taste palette from Asian food to Nordic food from time to time is definitely not so bad at all. I mean, I've learned, you know, getting to know the Swedish culture even better just because of how I see them enjoy their food, how they eat their food, and how food revolves around, you know, like families and celebrations. And that to me is really great. And at the same time, I feel like cooking at home has been even more exciting knowing that I have a lot more recipes to include in my menu. So that has been my favorites. Let me know in the comment section down below which one's yours, which ones you haven't tried, and which ones you're eager to try. Thank you so much for hanging with me today. Please click the like button if you do like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you on my next one. Bye!